Pandora's box. As the operation approached, I put on my clothes and sneakers, ready for anything and to escape. Before going out, I left the lights on in the rooms that indicated my presence on and left the house and started walking. Even though I knew what I was doing, I was still anxious and my ears were completely sharp and my legs were ready to run at full speed. I reached the end of the path I had traveled when a message appeared on my phone. Safe. No one is following you. Get in the pencil-thin Maxima. When the car arrived, I got in and we set off until we saw that villa. I glanced at that large building from inside the car. Another corner of the wealth of the Muscats, a car light illuminated the space around and inside our car. They passed us and stopped and parked ahead at a safe distance. Atta, Ada, Mobina and Pasha went towards the villa. I had a strange desire to join them and go inside and see the safe and its documents and its inside that was so special to Mahan, Elmira, Dayan, Ahura, Payam and Nada from the previous group who were more my bodyguards than the children who were supposed to get the documents. The phone vibrated. Nada said to Ahura, "Come in." Ahura nodded. Then he placed the laptop between the seats and the car gear and said to me, "You can see inside the house." I said happily, "Really? The cartoon is right." I stared at the screen. Their work was really so cool and professional. Who was the supervisor who had this organization and people with various and skilled specialties? He was a mafia to himself. We could all see their movement in the rooms, testing and finally opening the doors of the rooms and different places. I was waiting for them to reach the safe. The search seemed to take a long time. Where had he hidden it? I turned my gaze to both ends of the street and the cars parked ahead. Elmira's voice said, "Found it." My attention was drawn to the laptop screen again. A gloved hand sprayed something on the password keyboard and shone a blue light on it, and then started typing the same numbers. The safe door opened, and I waved my clenched fists like a child. A smile appeared on everyone's face. They searched through the folders for those documents. Arman hadn't said exactly which documents. They held one of the papers in front of the camera for me to see. I said, "That must be it. Evidence of bribery or blackmail and embezzlement. Something that was getting Mahan into serious trouble and Arman closer to his goal." Nada wrote my opinion to them when a hand appeared in front of the camera as a like sign. They copied all the documents, when suddenly a warning appeared on the children's phones. The children inside the house had also noticed. I said, "What happened?" Mahan found out. "The police?" Ahura said. "Something like that. Maybe the house has a second system that is not on the map and Arman doesn't know about it. We better leave." "But the children, Atta and the others, they are here because of me," Elmira said. "They will manage on their own. Nada will leave. No one should see Raha." Nada nodded. Ahura closed the laptop and the car quickly drove off. I looked at the villa and prayed that they would get out safely and escape. I said to Ahura, "Give me that laptop. I want to see them." Ahura said, "They got out of it. Even though you saw it from the dark web, you still have to be careful." His cell phone rang. Yes. The kids succeeded, but it seemed like he had a secret way. And he continued, "We're taking Raha away." "Sure." Turning to Nada, he said, "We're taking Raha to her house. Go by different routes. Human and the other kids are there before us to check security." I was filled with fear and sadness. Mona hadn't done her job properly. All these people were trying their best to achieve their goal and protect me and had put themselves in danger. It's true that there was a lot of money involved, but they were working honestly and completely seriously. It was as if they were a government official or a scientist. Unconsciously. And from the force of anger and rage at myself and the situation I was trapped in, tears flowed down my face. Nada looked at me from the internal mirror, Ahura from the side mirror, Elmira, Dayan and Payam. But they let me remain as I was.